right, what's going on, guys? Welcome to the Jim of All Trades channel. Glad you stopped by tonight. It is Sunday night charts with Jim of All Trades. I need an announcer. Let's get ready to rumble. Let's get ready to rumble with the charts, guys. Hey, guys, I think a dump may be coming. That doesn't mean we can't get a little pump first. I'm going to talk about what I'm seeing in the charts, guys, not to scare you or anything. But yeah, I can see a potential dump potentially coming. So we're going to look at the charts, tell you what I'm seeing. Let me see if I can get my picture on the screen and activate. There I am in all of my Redskins glory. All right, good to see y'all. Check in with me, guys. Let me know who's watching and where. There's AW here. What's up, Amit? How are you? Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. I'm doing fine. Had a great day. Man, I had a great day. I got to preach the gospel today at church when my church gathered. Afterwards, I got to have lunch with my family. Had a really great time with my son today playing ball. And afterwards, got to talk about spiritual things with my son. That was fun. And then got to go over to some friend's house. We played a ball game. We played a game, had dinner, and not a ball game, but we played a board game and had dinner and just enjoyed fellowship and coffee. It was a fantastic day. We're going to top it off with Sunday night charts. So, okay. All right. You're not here, S. Joe Coco. What's up, Keith? Good to see you. I got Moon Boy counts coming for you, but a little bit bear boy tonight. I'm a little bearish tonight. Not as well, I mean, I'm not Alex. I mean, I'm not bearish like like it's going down forever. I think the liquidity dump that we've been looking for, the one that I've been warning about, that's coming. I think it may be close, potentially close. So we're gonna look at the potentials for that. Now, obviously, I don't know where the market's gonna go, but looking at some wave structures here, I'm like, looking pretty dumpy. Potentially. So we'll look at what the market's showing us on the different time frames, and we'll jump in here. So I just want to say hi to everybody. If you're here, let me know if it's good audio and video. I mean, one night I think my audio was really bad, but I think my audio is better now. So I found out that my mic's it has a gain function on the back of it. And anyway, hey, Jean-Jacques. What's up, Jean-Jacques? Cerveia. I don't know how to say that. Jean-Jacques is French, isn't it? Aren't you the one that's let's see, aren't you from like Middle East or something and living in Canada with a French name? I can't remember. Is that you or is it somebody else? Is that you? Remind me. Some kind of Eurasian background with I'm trying to remember, man. I would see. Don't bump the table. It's bassy. Is that true? Seriously? Oh, Brazil. Okay, then you're not the guy I'm thinking of. Unless you are, and I just forgot where you live. Jean-Jacques, where are you from originally? Where's your family from? Where'd you get Jean-Jacques? It's a French name.
Don't the twin towers connect at the bottom? I do not know the structural elements of Grace.
Except, yeah, what is it? Curveya? Is that how you say it? It sounds Spanish, sounds more Italian or Spanish or something like that. Ready for gas prices to rocket, Joe D? Let's see. What's up, Johnny English? Good to see you, buddy. As always, waiting for you to get in. All right. Well, sorry I didn't make the live stream a little sooner. I wasn't home and I didn't get it made earlier. So, all right. Well, with all that said, wanted to say hi to you. Wanted to see you. Let's get started. Don't forget, I'm not here to give financial advice. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Then you're not the guy I was thinking of. Well, good. I'm glad you're here. Jean-Jacques, and I took let's see, I took 4 years in high school of French and 2 semesters in college, and my speaking ability is not great anymore. It's been years and years, 20-some years since I've tried to speak French. So anyway, all right, guys. Well, listen, I'm not here to give you financial advice, just here to tell you how I see the market as an Elliott Wave trader. Elliott Wave theory is a theory where we look at the market through 5s and 3s. We see 5s and 3s everywhere. We put them together in known structures that Elliott described to us, and then we start to see where market's going based on wave structure. That's it. The only thing we do a full analysis tonight. We're going to do a full analysis of Bitcoin. Then we're going to compare our analysis of Bitcoin with a quick analysis of the rest of the market, just an overview of the market. We'll look at Ethereum, ADA, XRP. We'll look at the DXY chart. We'll look at the CME chart. We'll also look at S&P, and we'll show you where we're looking for price to be going in all those charts. and see if we can get a general sense for where price is going to head in the market. So I'm going to show you what I'm seeing. I'm going to show you how I look at the market, but I'm not telling you what to do and how to do it. Okay. What's up there, Joshua Hernandez? Maybe that was you. Yeah, Josh Hernandez. yeah. Maybe that was you, Josh. I can't remember now. Hey, I won't hold that against you, Jean-Jacques. Pas de problème. All right, you guys ready to get started? All right, let's rock and roll. That was my wife slipping by. Huh? Oh yeah, we saw you in all of your glory.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, oh yeah, we saw you. I'm just playing. Yeah, stop it with your French, Kimosabi. Stop that showing off, man. Just take that somewhere else. All right, guys, let's jump in. Let's see what the market's doing. Let's zoom out. Look at the market on a daily time frame. There we go. All right, guys, we are looking at this chart. We are bullish. Okay, bullish. We are in the middle of what appears to be a correction. Okay. This appears to be a correction that needs another leg to the downside. I think the liquidity grab that my wife is crawling by. I should show you. I think we're in the middle of a pullback, and that's going to reset the daily potentially. It's gonna take a day or so, reset the daily back down. Price is going to reset down here. Probably retest the breakout here, guys. Sorry, let me try that again. Probably retest the breakout right there. Boom. Somewhere about 25K is a nice target zone. I got another target at 23K. And then so that liquidity dump will preempt a much larger move to the upside. Looking at this as a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's wave 1. That's wave 2. Okay. Looking at this as another wave 1. Looking at this as another wave 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. The next wave, if we get it, is going to be rocking big time bullish wave. Okay. So the way I'm looking at this, it's looking pretty big. Okay. Okay. All right. Now, with that said, sorry, I had to take care of something. With that said, that's my overall view of what's going on the smaller time frame. Let's zoom out and see what that would be in the larger picture. Okay, larger picture from an Elliott Wave standpoint. I personally am looking at this as a W, X, and a Y. Okay, I'm looking at this as a flat down here. A, B, looking for C. Okay, some of you think C is done. Okay, I don't think C is done. I think C is coming up here. I think C is going to come way up here. That means we've got maybe some kind of 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, it may even retest 60K, 50, 60K. It has the potential to get up there. Now my target zone, really the big area of interest. Sorry, big area of interest. Let's get the fibs on here. Okay, it's 45K, guys. 45K. That's a huge area for me. 45K. That's my primary target zone. I've got an initial target at $37,000. I got an initial target zone right in there. These are fib targets, guys. So looking at fib targets, which are confluent to with price action here as well. Looking for targets there. So that's my overall view of the market right there. Guys, that this market is actually gonna spike higher than you think. That's my primary view of the market. But I think we need a liquidity hunt and a pop down, a 10% correction in price to the downside prior to any kind of move like this to the upside. Okay. Now remember what I've drawn right here. This takes us all the way into September. Okay, just the way I've drawn it takes us into September. So don't think just because I draw the lines really fast that price action is gonna go really fast and happen in a week or a month or whatever. Okay, it's not gonna happen in a month. It's not gonna happen in a week. Things take time. You know, you'll get a big move, you'll get a correction, it'll move again, you get a correction, and so on. So I just think the overall price trajectory is probably very, very bullish up here, but it's not what you think. It's not going to higher highs. The entire market, when we start getting up here, the entire market's going to say, yeah, we're going to new highs. Here Bitcoin goes. Bitcoin's going to rock. Here we go. No, I don't think that at all. I think this is a dead cat bounce let me try that again. There we go. A dead cat bounce, as it were. And I think more than likely that this is going to preempt another move to the downside. That's going to be three wave-ish in nature. We're going to crash down to about $4,000, and then we'll bottom out, we'll settle out, and then eventually we'll start popping to the upside. If crypto is going to last, okay. If crypto, as we know it, is going to last through the economic winter that we have, and everything's going to move to crypto and Bitcoin in particular, then that's when 2020, the end of 2024, 2025 time frame is when we should be hitting bottom. Okay, in that time frame we should be hitting bottom. All right. That's at least a projection based upon this wave shape that we're seeing. Okay, so still expecting a pump and a dump here. So I'm expecting price to be pumped systematically over the next 6 months, and then 3 to 4 months, and then somewhere around summertime into September, looking for price to sharply start declining, and the last quarter to be a sell-off in Bitcoin. So. Right now, in the immediate time frame, I'm thinking we're going to get an immediate sell-off, the liquidity hunt that we've been looking for. Let me remind you the type of liquidity hunt that we're looking for. Okay, you see how bullish we got here. We got really bullish. Here, let me go to maybe just a smaller time frame. I'm going to go just to this wave right here. We're going to go to the 4 hour on that time frame, and let me just show you what I'm seeing. Okay, so. Price was pumping, it was pumping, okay, and then once it pumped, you get these kind of larger pullbacks, okay. You got this larger pullback right here. I'm talking 10 or 15%. Boom, right there. There's a 15% move. It happened, just in a series of. This is 4 hours, so this is like one day, okay, 1 to 2 days right there. This was very, very fast, okay. So it kind of started rolling over really slow, and then. That's okay, buddy. It started rolling over really fast, and then boom. Okay, so what do we have here? What was this wave structure? Well, you had an initial 3-wave down, a 3-wave up, and then you got a 5-wave down. That's what we call a flat. Okay, that's what that structure is. That's a flat, and that's the kind of liquidity grab we're looking for. Come back down, find some support, and then on we go. Pull back, on we go. Okay, so that's the kind of wave I'm expecting to see. Something like that. Again, we there was a pullback. We moved beyond it. We had another flat right there. You see that? See that liquidity grab right there? Okay, that liquidity grab right there was let's see, something like that was an 8 or 9% move. Okay, so that's the kind of pullback that I'm referring to in my title, in my sell-off. Okay, that's the kind of liquidity I'm expecting to come soon. So let's zoom in here on the 4 hour and just kind of. Let me show you what I'm seeing, okay? So basically, the structure that I see here on the 4 hour is another flat. Okay, so let me just highlight it for you. So the first thing, you got a structure right here, and there's a 3-wave ABC. Okay, that's 3 waves right there all day long. All right, then what? You had 3 waves right here. That's another ABC. Okay, that's another flat. All right, that is 3 waves, broke the upside. Okay, now what? Now what are we going to get? Well, chances are we're going to get a 5-wave move to the downside, and we already have 1, 2 in. 1, 2, 1 and 2 is in. We're in the middle of wave 3 potentially. Okay, I'll talk about another possibility I see, but let's just say wave 3's in or in the works right here. All right, and we're going to be working our way down here for a liquidity grab between today and tomorrow, and the next day maybe. Okay, the next couple of days, we're gonna maybe have a steep move down. Okay, that's gonna get back down here to support. Okay, again, about 25K to 23K of areas of interest for me. Okay, again, looking for a 10 to 15% move in price. Okay, I'll move from up here to down here. That's 18% right there. All right. So that's basically primarily what I'm looking at as potential. Okay. That's one count. Let's talk about another variation of that same count. Okay. Right here, if we go on the smaller time frame here, let's go to the 1 hour. You can see that the 1 hour it needs a bit of a bounce. Now we've gotten a bit of a bounce with this wave right here, okay, but it really needs it needs to correct a little bit, kind of come up and reset on the hourly maybe. All right, so I don't know if it's going to do that or not. Or it needs to come down really fast, right? So one of the things we may have here is we may have some kind of 3-wave to the upside and a 3-wave to the downside. Okay, this might hit the low one more time. Oh, leave me alone. And my daughter's calling me. Hold on one second, guys. Hey guys, that's my daughter. She's in Kansas City, away from us, about 10 hours away. So when she calls, I gotta stop everything because gotta make sure she's okay. All right. With that said, yeah. So this could come down, hit the low one more time, even, and then what we could get is another 3-wave move back to the upside here, and then it rolls over again. And so that 3-wave move right there, right, would reset the hourly chart. Okay. Now you'll notice we've already broken this structure on the hourly chart. Now let's just look at what happened on previous hourly charts when wave structure broke on the RSI. Okay, when wave structure breaks like that. Okay, right here was an example. Okay, on this down move right there. Okay, we got a 3-wave pullback right here on this little move right there. Okay, we got a 3-wave pullback. Then we had another low made. We made another low. Okay, so this made another low, but it created divergence on the 1 hour. We don't have the divergence yet. I'm guessing we get one more wave down, and that's going to be a nice 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 waves there. I'm not sure. That's going to be a nice finished 5th wave maybe. And so what this could come down. This could make a lower. I'm just guessing, guys. Okay, it's gonna make a lower price like that. Find some support right here, and maybe get a little bit of a bounce back here. Okay, we get a little bit of a bounce back up, and what that's going to do is allow the 1 hour back to the upside. Okay, reset. Okay, for another quick move to the downside. But the next move, chances are, it's going to be pretty big. Okay, pretty big. Now you'll notice if we draw a trend line right here. Okay, on price action, we have already broken out. We've already broken out a price action here. On the 1 hour. Okay, so chances are we need to connect We need to come up and retest this, okay? Now, we could come up and retest it from right where we are, or this could come down and come back up like I showed you. Either one works. I don't know which on the small time frame what's going to happen up here, but based on what I'm seeing in the small wave structure, it's looking kind of dumpy right now, but we'll see. We'll see what the market does. Let me get some water here. Okay, so I'm ignoring the chat, so I'm sorry guys if I'm ignoring you. I'm just kind of showing you, just the wave structure that I'm seeing here. So there's another possibility here that this maybe comes up here, takes the top out, and this becomes some kind of a liquidity hunt. Okay, before you get a dump or the next wave to the downside that actually gets pretty volatile and fast. Okay, so right now we're kind of going slow. Price is going to pick up some steam. It's going to pick up some movement. Okay, but we'll see what it does. So is it gonna come up here and tap this liquidity first and then go, or have we already tapped the liquidity? We did come up here and tap it right here. Not horribly great, but we did tap it. So is that all we're gonna get? And now we got a leading diag here with a pullback, and now we're just going. We're just pulling back, and here we go. Okay, and we'll get pullbacks along the way. That's a possibility. So I'm looking for a fast and furious move to the downside that's going to really mess up the liquidity. It's going to come down here, take this liquidity out, okay, and find some support down here at the top. Come on, the 4 hour. There we go. At the top of these waves here, it's going to find some support down here, or I have monthly support right here about 23K. Okay, we got monthly support about 23K. All right, let's just take a minute and look on the monthly chart just for a moment, and I'll show you the monthly support that I'm seeing there. Okay, let me go ahead and duplicate my chart. Boom, there it is. Let's go to the monthly. Take a peek there. Let me remove, okay, alert, there we go. Remove drawings, there we go. So on the monthly chart, you'll notice that we just started a new month, okay? We just started a new month. So chances are on this, no, that's the weekly, 2 weeks. Sorry, there's the month. There it is. Chances are on this monthly chart, we're going to come down here, and we're gonna wick down here to this level right there. So there's some support right there in price right at 26K. So there's gonna be a bounce, more than likely, some kind of reaction somewhere. Oh, not 26K, sorry, it's around there, but really it's 25.5. I love that level. 25,345 to be exact. 25,345. Okay, that's a level where I just see some awesome support. Now the next level is the top of these candles right here. We just got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 candle closes, all in that area. We're gonna go ahead and mark that area, and that's at 23,115. Super strong support level. That's a big deal level. Price wants to get really fast and furious. It might come here and wick here. But what I would expect to see if it gets down here, it's going to whip back up fast and furious to the upside. Okay, so I'm expecting a liquidity grab over the next several days where it comes down fast and then reverses fast. Okay, it'll start getting bought up. It might not happen immediately, like on that in a minute. Like once it hits the low, then it goes up in a minute. But it will find support. Price will start messing around, and eventually it'll just start going up, and then it'll pick up speed. And before you know it, you're like, man, I missed the bottom. I didn't get a pullback and all that jazz. And then what's going to happen is that wave is going to be starting a fast and furious wave that's going to create this big green candle on the monthly. So the month of April, I'm projecting to be probably really, really bullish. That's the way I'm looking at this market. This is probably going to be another big green candle. Much like you see one of these big green candles, it's going to be another one up here, getting up here to 30K or higher. 37 is a probably good place for this month. It can get even bigger than that. Okay, it can wick up higher than that and then pull back. But the point is, I'm looking at the market saying, okay, this is probably going up. So do we have to get this liquidity grab? No. But do we often get it? Yes. We generally, when we get a breakout like this, we retest the breakout before we go on. We have not retested the breakout yet. That level needs to be hit before we move on. So I am personally waiting on that. That's an important pullback that I'm going to want to catch as a trader to go long, okay? But I think it's going to come down. I think the market's going to bring the price down in such a way that it's going to mess a lot of people up, and people are going to start turning bearish, okay? So as this wave starts coming down, the market sentiment is going to change. It's going to look like, hey, this thing's coming down. The market's going to get bearish. The whole sentiment's going to change. And because remember, most of the retail traders, they're trading with the oscillations of emotion based on the little waves, okay? They see the price go down, they're like, oh, it's going down, right? They don't understand that pullbacks are natural, they're needed. Liquidity grabs are needed for market makers because they got to make their money. And not just market makers, but just the large entities that are in this market. They're moving the market where they want to move it, and they have to they go where the money is, okay? Right now, there are a lot of people short. There are a lot of people short, okay? So there's a lot of money in shorts to grab. And so if they start bringing it down kind of fast and furious, they're going to really entice a lot more shorts into the market where they can, as those shorts are coming in, they can start buying it up, okay? And then they're going to have a bunch of buys, okay, right up here. Once they bring it down, okay, grab some liquidity under this intermediate structure here, okay, from the longs. They come grab that liquidity, take it up, then they take all the shorts out by pumping it up. But they give you a confirmation of the short buys first, get you really excited it's going down, and it's going down hard, and then they end up going the opposite way. You get cut out of your trades, break even, but what that means is that if you get cut out of your trade at break even or some stop along the way, what that means is that you're buying something to close your short. So that's adding fuel to the move to the upside. So there are something like $400 billion in shorts out there, if I remember right. From there's a fella in our group in our Discord who was sharing just the off balance of the shorts and the longs, and the majority of people right now are short, looking for downside. Okay, but and longs are imbalanced, right? So they need to probably take advantage of that by taking those shorts out. Okay. So could they come up here and hit the high first and then come down? Yes, they could as well. There could be that's the liquidity grab I was telling you about, the possibility on the smaller time frame. That so with this wave structure that we're seeing right here, what they could do is go ahead and bring this up in three waves. Oh, dang it! Bring this up in three waves like this. Take out this liquidity first. So stop some shorts out, bring it down, get some late FOMO shorts come back in, take out the long liquidity and anybody that's FOMOing short down here, and then just shoot it up, and then we take out the shorts again. It's like double dipping. Okay. Now they may have already done that with this move over the weekend right here. That may have been the move. Okay, which if they took enough liquidity in that move, that's fine. They can just bring it on down. Okay. But I think that's probably what the makers are thinking right now, or programmed to do right now. So that looks pretty decent. That's the way I'm thinking about the market overall. Elliott plus market maker mentality. All right, let me pause. Let's see what you guys are saying. See if there's anything I should respond to here, and then we'll keep rocking here shortly. Okay. Let's see. You guys have been listening pretty intently, so that's great. Let's see. You guys are talking French here. I skipped that 4 hours hidden bull. We'll look at the hidden bull in just a minute. 25,345. Yep, good. Okay, I haven't missed anything. You guys have just been listening like crazy. Awesome. All right, awesome. Let's move on. No, Josh, it is not going. I don't believe it's going to 9,500. Okay. There's High Desert Garden. Haven't seen you in ages, buddy. How you doing, bud? Good to see you. Good to see you. What are you saying? To? Yeah, I'll check the other charts here shortly. But that's just the way I'm thinking. That's my overview. That's my main count. I'm looking at this as a flat off the top. I'm looking for a fast and furious move back down to these 25,345 and maybe even to 23K, and then on and upward. Now, I think 23K is kind of deep. I really do. I'd love to see it bounce off the top, but it could come down. It could get down here if they want to get, you know, real scary for people. Okay, they can get real scary for you on the monthly time frames. Very, very important monthly time frame. Hey, let's mark the weekly time frames just to mark the weekly candles here. Let's see here. Weekly candles. Yeah, this is. Let's see. Weekly. Ooh, week. Oh, that's a fantastic 54,356. Fantastic weekly order block right there, buddy. That's a really, really nice level there. So yeah, let's add 24,356 to those targets. So my 3 target zones here are 25,345, 24,356, and 23,115. Okay. Hourly chart, I think 5-wave move started from 27. Yeah, I agree probably there. Hey Ricky, good. I'm glad you're short, dude. Glad you're short. Yeah, I've been going long and short through all this chop today, so hitting some little scalpy moves today. So yeah, nothing to share and nothing worth sharing for you guys, but. Anyway, looking good. So yeah, and right now it just looks kind of dumpy, but I think it's just going to go hit the low. So my question is here. My question is here on the 1 hour chart. How dumpy is this candle going to be? Is it just going to come down here and hit the low, and then bounce back up for 3? I think that's a real possibility. Okay, that this is going to come down. Okay. Find some divergence here in the 1 hour, and then we get some kind of a 3-way bounce tonight, and then move back to the downside. Okay, later on, as tomorrow morning develops. Okay, that would give the 1 hour a chance to reset to the upside. So that's the way I'm thinking. So I don't think you're going to miss out on anything tonight. I don't think we're going to get that dump. Of course, we could get the dump tonight. I'm not trying to get you to FOMO into that or anything like that. So let me look at the 5-minute and the 15 because I watched those carefully to see the oscillation. That's a 3-wave move so far, but this was 3 waves until they took the bottom out. This was 5, so that looks decent. This looks like a decent reversal. This could be a flat, but I don't think so. I think this could be an A and a B, and we could get a C, or this was a flat, and then we're going to come down and hit the low again. So let's see what we get. What's 15-minute look like? 15 minutes still. Ooh, it's finding some support in that trend. Is it going to break through this trend, or is it going to bounce back to the upside from where we are? Oh, nice candle there. Let's see what that's doing. I kind of thought they might do something like that here because, you know, this is looking awful 3-wave this year. So that might be a reversal. This might be the 618 bounce. Let's see what that is. It bounced right off the 618 right there. Almost bounced off the 618. 30-second time frame. I don't see a flat there. It's just a. Oh, there it is right there. There's a flat right there. Boom, boom, boom. Right. That's a potential flat on the 5-second chart. Whenever you see a candle jump up really fast, the first thing you need to look for is see if it looks like a flat, or does it look like a engulfing candle for the next, for the next wave. So this could bounce and go on up. I was kind of long for this, but and I didn't take my profit as I wanted to. I did take some profit on it, but I didn't take it quick enough. I was out. It was friends tonight, so didn't take it as I wanted it, but that's okay. This is looking, let's see, 5-minute, some hidden bull-ish on the 5-minute, but there's room for this to go down and get oversold. 15 minute, yeah, there's room for this to come down and get oversold again. Let's see if this structure breaks. This little thing. Let's see if it breaks to the downside, gives us another low. I would love for it to give us another low, create some divergence here. Maybe even it does something like this, create some hidden bull, something like this, and then we go up for 15 minutes. The 1 hour chart, 15. So I'm kind of looking for a bounce back to the upside from here, from this level. Let's look at the 4 hour chart, because the 4 hours is going to tell us a lot. Let me remove my drawings here. 4 hour. Okay, so notice we did not get oversold on the 4 hour. Okay, we trended to the downside. We trended down. Okay, we broke out of it. Now we're kind of trending again on top of the old trend line. Okay, so right now on the 4 hour chart, you need to draw this trend line right there. Okay, until the 4 hour breaks that to the upside, there's really no change in the momentum. That the momentum is to the downside, and that more than likely this 4 hour is going to get down here oversold. It's going to come back up to the 50, okay, and then it's going to break back down, create some divergence, and do that until the market finishes, okay, and it's going to finish its move, something like that, and that means the RSI is going to, I mean, the price is going to do this while the RSI is doing that, something like that, okay. And if it goes really fast, and then we'll be looking for, once it's finished, we'll be looking for a break of structure and then back to the upside after the 4. So the 4 hour looks very bearish right now on the RSI in particular. Okay, price is rolling over here. It does look like we have a 1-2, and now we're in the middle of a wave 3. Best I can tell, that's what it's looking like. Okay. All right, now, so is this going to go down forever? No, it's gonna have bounces along the way, right? It's gonna have bounces on the way. It's gonna have liquidity grabs and all that jazz. It's gotta keep the market pumping and moving, right? But for now, we're a bit bearish. Okay, right now it's slowing down. Whoa, what smells so good? What does that smell?
Grace is making pizza rolls.
Oh, pizza rolls. Oh, that smells so good. I'm on a diet, guys. I'm down to 240. Guys, I'm down to 248. Guys, lost from 263 or something. So I've lost that much weight. So I'm still doing well. I'm no sugar, low carbs, and yeah. I just, when my kids make some food that I haven't smelled in a while, oh, it smells so good. They made brownies the other night. Oh, I was dying. Oh, I had to have one. I didn't eat a brownie. I had brownies in here for 3 days in the house and didn't eat one of them. Didn't even take a crumb. But I did stand over it and look at it. I was tempted. So anyway, okay. What was I saying? Okay. Anyway, this is looking like it wants to come down and hit the low again. Do have a trend line here we can pay attention to. This might be a bit of a deep one, maybe. If it comes down, it might be coming down deeper. This might want to dump, find some support here. On the 1 hour here.
Hey Grace, go to your Xbox account and claim this.
27,740 might be a decent area to find a bounce if it makes it down there. Looks like it's trying. It could just melt right through all that stuff and come down to the bottom of the box here. That's something we talk about in our Discord. Kimosabi's plan. We got a liquidity box right here, right? We wicked out of the box. We came back into the box, okay, and now more than likely the high probabilities we come back down to the bottom of the box. If we break out of the box, okay, break out of the box. Generally retest it and then come back down. So that's probably something like, there's a good chance for this to come and do this tonight. We might get a dumping night tonight. Who knows? Who knows?
So, it's just a normal day.
All right. How are you guys doing in the stream? Okay. But yeah, Josh, I don't think we're going to 9,500. Let's see.
Is that Slenderman?
Yeah, I'll look at HBAR. Sure.
He's scaring me.
Just one little pizza roll. Merle, what's up, dude? Don't. Yep, I do camel tea bag. Well, camel tea bag. I haven't seen you in ages, buddy. Good to see you. Yeah, great. Great to see you. I haven't seen your name in my lives in a long time. And if I have, I'm not remembering. But anyway, yeah, you've been around my channel. How long have you been around my channel? Since I started. Got to be since 2018. You've been watching? Tell me if I'm wrong. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I have a eating window, guys. I have an eating window of about, generally speaking, of about 5-6 hours, and I'm fasting about 18 hours a day. So anyway, but I drink water and pretty much, or I put a little drops of flavoring in it. No, I need water. I have a gout problem. If I don't drink water, I get dehydrated, and the uric acid really builds up, and it's no good for me. So, in fact, I even got a gout. I don't know what the problem is on my diet right now. I've got a little gout issue right now. I feel it in my foot right now, so flaring up. Oh yeah, there's a little dump there. That's good. That's looking good. Oh yeah, there she goes. There she goes. Good night. Love you. All right, let's see if we get a bounce on 27,740 here. Range. Or is it just going to bust right through it? Oh, that's pretty strong right there. That's strong. Little bit of a pause in price action. Let's see. See what the market gives us here. 15-minute chart. Oh yeah, we got room. We got room to go down. Sorry guys, that's my alerts. Boom, guys, as we say in the Discord. Hey, if you're not in the Discord, by the way, I'd love to have you in there. We do live streams all the time. We do 2 a day. We do this all the time, especially at key moments of the market. You get 2 a day. On the weekends, I take a bit of a break on Saturday. And Sunday, I do Sunday night charts. That's all I do on Sunday. Sometimes I'll get a video right before I go to church. I'll do a little video. But pretty much every day of the week, Monday through Friday, you get two live streams a day. At 8 o'clock in the morning, 8 o'clock in the evening. Yeah, it's wonderful. I'd love to have you in there. Yeah, this is looking dumpy, guys. Is it going to dump forever? No, it's not going to dump forever. It's gonna pull back and pause and go and pull back. But there's room on the 1 hour to go down still. There's room on the 15-minute. But this is an area where we would expect to see a bounce. Yet we still have 15 minutes on this candle. So let's see what this candle does. I'm getting ready to switch over to candles here on the 15-minute. Getting ready to switch.
Chris, look at this clip.
Guys, take your profit when the market gives it to you. Take your profit. Don't be afraid. Don't think it's going to go down forever. Okay? I mean, don't think it's just going to keep rocking and rocking and rocking every time. Now, it may. I'm expecting a pretty big liquidity grab coming. So this may go down a lot deeper and faster than we expect. But, the market can't sustain a sell-off that just goes straight down forever. Oh, stop it. Stop it. I may have more alerts going off, so I'm sorry if I do. let's just watch this for a minute. Let's have some fun. I'm short and, you know, ready for this thing to do its thing. We just broke out of this RSI structure there, so that's good. Yeah, it lets you know we're bearish. Okay, 4-hour chart. You know, we're still remaining below our trend line here, so it's starting to take a bit of a deeper dive here on the 4-hour. We got 2 hours left on this candle, so this may turn into a pretty bearish candle the next 2 hours, guys. I have a feeling this is going to be a pretty bearish 4-hour candle, so this may have a lot more down. I wouldn't be trying to long right now. I would not be trying to take a long. That's not a wise thing. Now there might be bounces and like little scalpable moves, but that's not what you want to be messing with, because you know, catch a falling knife. Really, I mean, go for it. But I think this has the potential power to really go down. But we're finding some support right here because of price here. We got some price support right here. You know, so there's going to be probably a little bit of a bounce here. You know, but this is looking pretty bearish. Let's look at the smaller time frame, 5-minute. Yeah, looking at this wave structure here, this looks like a 1 and a 2, and then maybe this doesn't look finished. This looks like it really has a lot more to go. Might even get a pullback. Chances are we're going to get a pullback back to the breakout. That's often the case. Does that mean we're going to definitely do that? No, it doesn't mean we have to do that. But it certainly is possible here. Where we get a pullback back to the breakout here in 3 waves, and then it's going to roll over and go again. Okay, it'll break out of this price action. Okay, pull back to the breakout, and then continue down. And that's basically what the way price moves in general. Now sometimes it'll skip a level, and it just won't bother. It won't bother messing with, you know, maybe this breakout right there. It won't mess with the pullback there. It'll come down here and then pull back, and there'll be a correction over a couple of hours there, and then before it continues down. But more than likely, guys, this is the liquidity grab that my title of the video is referring to. Okay, that was not designed to be. That was not designed to be what do you call it? Clickbait. That was designed to be, hey, this is a real deal. Hey, good job on your short, Ricky. Nice job, buddy. All right, this is looking fantastic. Let's just take a peek at XRP. XRP, what's XRP doing? Finally getting that bit of a down move that I've been kind of waiting for here. And this is kind of bearish looking, guys. This really is. We broke out, price broke out, okay, to the downside. So chances are it's going to retest and continue. Okay, it's going to continue down. So down is my direction for XRP for now. You can see that the price on the 4-hour chart has broken the RSI structure. Okay, you can also see the divergence that we see right here. I was really hoping for one more hit to the high, guys, and then down, but it didn't give it to us. So yeah, we're pretty bearish on the markets. There will be pullbacks, but I'm looking for much more downside, much more. You'll be here all week. That's funny. I'm sorry, Camel Teabag. I'm sorry you're here for the dumps. Hopefully you're short. So. Okay. Somebody wanted me to look at HBAR. I'll go ahead and look at that now quickly. All right, here's Doge, by the way, just while I have Doge up. So this is what I was expecting, a bit of a pullback here. So we're getting it, but it's a lot steeper. So I was looking for a pullback, and then maybe it'll go up and break through. This could come on down. Come down and retest this zone down here and create another ending diag as well, and then go on up and do that move. So yeah, this might be on its way to the downside here. So again, I think the market's generally bearish here. Problem is, see that breakout right there? That's what I was looking at on the chart. It was looking like it broke out, but now it's breaking back in. So that was kind of a fake breakout is what that was. Okay, let's look at HBAR quick. Looking at HBAR because my buddy Seth was looking at it. Yeah, that's looking very 3-wave-ish right there.
Here's your 8.
Very 3-wave-ish. Need another 5 waves down. Okay, boom, boom, boom. Something like that. That's looking quite bearish as well. Now, it could just come down for a wave like that. Doesn't have to break the low, but it could break the low.
I think it's no.
I like this just coming down here, not breaking the low, and then going. Okay. The other possibility is that this is just going to be a 3-wave move. And then up we go. So let's see how deep this goes, but right now we're bearish. Let's watch this trend line right here on HBAR. If this breaks to the downside, okay, then that's going to be even more bearish for this wave. All right, let's check this out here. What are we doing? What's the wave structure on the 1-minute chart here?
They have it on other platforms.
Let's check the 15 seconds so I can see the wave structure.
Pull it up.
Boom. What is that doing?
Because the Switch has Lego Movie too.
You see, it really needs to correct this. It really needs to retest that breakout. Price needs to get up there, probably retest that breakout. It all depends on how fast and where they want to take price tonight, and when they're going to do it. Is this just a market maker move that's then they're going to settle in for a correction overnight, or are they going to dump it tonight? Are they doing it tonight? What do you think? Is there any news that came out? Something happened that preempted that really fast kind of move there? I mean, that they offer an excuse for. I mean, it's been dumping all day, but you know, when they dump pretty fast and hard like that, they usually have some kind of something that comes out, and it's the excuse for the price. So, yeah, HBAR is looking to the downside, but this might only come. It doesn't have to come and break the low, but it looks like it might. Ethereum. Let's check Ethereum out. 4-hour chart. Okay, you can see that 4 hours kind of rolling over, right? Okay, we're looking at this. We're looking at this current wave structure, something like this, where the wave ended right there. Okay, so this is A, B. Let's give us a C here. Okay, let's get back down to this range.
Did you put it in? Yeah.
Hopefully, find some support in that range, and then on we go. Okay. That's the way that's looking. Mm-hmm. 1 hour chart. We're pretty oversold, but we can get more oversold. And so just because it's right here doesn't mean it can't come all the way down here to like 5 or 10, right? So it can really come a lot deeper here, okay? So price can just roll over and keep coming down if they want to bring it down. And then they can correct it with a little correction like that. That'll bring it back up to this range, okay? And then it could roll over and come down again, all right? And then create divergence on that move like that. So looking for 5 waves to the downside here. So I don't think this is done, guys. I think this is the liquidity hunt we've been waiting for. It's just going to take time to play out. Yeah, we're getting a little bit of a bounce right now, but that's going to happen along the way. So that's my take right now. Glad I told you before it happened. Again, if you guys want to be part of the Discord, love to have you in there. Just become a Patreon supporter, and we'll get you in there tonight. 2 live streams. We have an awesome community. We have a lot of fun every night, every day.
I remember
We have fun. We got Bible studies twice a week. If you want to be a part of that as well, and just chill. It's a great place to be. We won't ridicule you if you don't know how to trade. We'll teach you how to trade, and we'll be nice to you and just help you learn. I got great videos, a whole educational source. We got Kimosabi in there, who's a Wyckoff trader, as well as Elliott. We got another fella named Judah in there, and he's got a system based on order blocks and as well as trading volume and whatnot. And he adds that to the mix. And we just all bring our skills in there. And then we got an amazing dude named Seth in there. He's just awesome. We got Ricky Spanish. He's in there. So he's just an amazing, just a group of people. And I know most of you are probably in the Discord here watching. But there might be some of you here that aren't. So yeah. 27-1. Yeah, that's a potential. But Nicholas, I would not expect that to hold. I would expect deeper than that. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Let's take a peek at Mana because Ahmet wants to, and he's a faithful watcher of my channel. So we'll take a peek at Mana real fast. Boom. There it is. Oh, yeah. Mana's a little different, isn't it? Yeah. Mana's not quite broken structure here, but it looks like it's threatening to break down to the downside. Let's see on the 12-hour. Let's see the 4-hour. Yeah, it's not totally broken yet. Not totally broken. But, man, it's threatening. It is threatening. So, is this going to bounce right here? I doubt it, but, this could bounce a little bit and then roll over. So, we might get a little bit of a bounce and then rolls over. But I'll tell you what. If this thing breaks out, this is bearish, okay? So, watch the RSI breakout. Watch that, and that's bearish, okay? But if it's going to find support, it needs to find support here. And it needs to go up here right now. Now's the time for Mana. Now's the time for Bitcoin. If it's going to find support, we need a bit of a bounce right here. It's just the way the wave looks, it just doesn't look anywhere near done. We'll see. I'll look at it a little bit more carefully here. Here, in fact, let me look at it just carefully. It just doesn't look done to me. Does it look like it needs to bounce? Yeah. But I feel like we're going to get... I bet, man. I feel like we're coming down here. I think that 27-1 is probably a nice target.
When you find the other one.
Nicholas, I think that's probably a good level right there to find a real bounce. It's going to take a little bit more time. So, yeah. I'm seeing price way down here. I already gave you my targets, but right now... Yeah, we could see a temporary bounce, 5-minute bounce. Not 5 minutes in time, but 5-minute chart bounce. Reset the RSI, come back up to 27.850, 27.9 range. Probably not quite as high as 27.9, and then roll over and go again for a deeper wave. But the correction up to 27.9 is a real possibility there. Okay, if it goes higher than that, starts pumping higher than that. Then we're going to look at a different count, okay? But chances are, the way this looks, it's come down to target. I mean, it's come down to it's looking very, very bearish, right? Very, very bearish. It might look too bearish. Could they do a flat on it? So let's talk about contingency plans. Okay, this is looking very bearish, okay? So I don't want to be overly bearish because what they could do is a liquidity grab on you like this, where you got to move down. Okay, and now the move up was only one of 3 waves, and we're going to get another wave to the upside. Okay, so could we get some kind of A, B? Sorry, let's try that again. A, B, and a C up here. Yes. Could we get some kind of move like that? Absolutely. And what it'll do, it'll come up here fast and furious tonight, and then it'll roll over and go down. Okay, so watch out for that. That's a contingency trade. That's a trade that you need to pay attention to as a potential. You going to bed?
No.
Oh, okay. You can go by.
I was gonna ask to get some.
Okay, sorry about that.
Do you know how to buy it?
Yeah, I can do it for you.
Okay. What was I saying? I forgot what I was saying. Oh, okay. So watch out for this. I don't think that's going to play, but man, sometimes you get so focused on this downward movement that you forget that they can do a flat on you. Now, how else could they do a flat? Let me show you another way they could do a flat. They bring this down right here and break this low. I know you saw my code.
Change it.
And then they could bring it up here and then bring it down. So watch out for that. Watch out for the flat. That's at least a contingency count that you should at least be aware of. If they start pumping it pretty hard and kind of comes up fast and furious, then maybe there's a flat here. So watch out. We are kind of oversold in the 1 hour. We do need to reset on the hourly basis, whether it's a 3-wave correction that takes time or it's a fast and furious wave that comes back up to the upside. I feel like they need to take time on a smaller wave action than a quick flat. What? It probably messed up again.
Actually, you didn't type the full code. Now it's.
Is it empty? Can I just start
It's
over?
empty.
Okay.
Okay. Big Papa Pump. Thanks for your live stream and your TA. Would like your thoughts on XLM. You think the overall macro looks like a 1-2 bullish? Okay, let's check it out. Thank you for that, by the way. Appreciate it. It's so rare I get super chats anymore. You hear about all these other live streams and just people super chatting up left and right, man. I'm not, for some reason, that's not a thing on my channel. I give too much away. That's what it is. Let's see. XLM. Oh man, look at that. Look at that. That looks amazing. Yeah, man, that looks so bullish right there. But right now we're looking kind of 3-wave-ish, right? So, so this is looking 3-wave-ish right now. Okay, is it done? Man, that's a good question. It's coming down with Hidden Bull. So I'd love to see a retest of this breakout right here. So had a breakout right there. I'd love to see a price come down here, retest this zone right here, find some support here, and then roll up for the next wave. That would be awesome. Okay, then we'd have some kind of 1-2, 1-2, and then yeah, I think you're right. So if this now, unfortunately, the invalidation of a 1-2, 1-2 is the break of this low. Okay, so let's go to the higher time frame. All right, and let's see. Let's go to the daily chart here. Okay, so if we start closing daily candles below these other candles here on the daily, that's not a good sign. Okay, but especially if we lose this level right here, if we lose 9.9 cents, that's not going to be good. Okay. Oh yeah, no worries, man. No worries about the super chats, but yeah, maybe that's the reason. But maybe that's the reason for sure. So yeah, I'd say, you know, this does look bullish. It does need a correction. It is coming down. It needs to find support. I really like this daily support right here. Let's call it 0.0957 right in there. Let's call that the area you want to see some support. If you want to see your last ditch support is like final, like and then 89 or 9 cents right there. If it gets much lower than that, it's not looking good. That's not looking good at all. So I would want to see this to be a kind of a small structure. I'd want this to be something like that where we go up again. Okay, I want this to be small and tight, kind of. Okay. Thanks, Sean. I appreciate that. I know you'll get the thank you when you catch up. I know you're behind a little bit.
Wait. Go back. No pressure.
Big Papa, is that helpful? What else can I look at for you with the XLM chart? That's a potential 1-2, but it's also a potential AB and with the potential C. But I still see a potential move to the upside that gets up here in higher targets. I would expect that we're targeting this liquidity right here. Okay, what we're doing what's happening right now is we've got a liquidity box right here. It's broken into the box. It's going to retest the bottom of the box. Okay, and then probably move up to the top of the box and take liquidity out. Okay, so it looks good to me. I like it, but yes, we need a correction. We need this liquidity hunt. So we've been expecting this kind of a move. So if we get a liquidity hunt tonight, it's not any surprise, or tomorrow, not any surprise at all. Let me do a little work on the small time frame here for you. Just kind of take a peek at this. I mean, we got some hidden bull down here. We got 3. Man, that kind of resembles 5 right there. We've got some divergence here. Yeah, I expect a correction is coming here. I would think. I don't know how big, but something, and then roll over again maybe, or a bigger correction. I don't like the wave structure. Looks like 5. So I mean, it looks like it needs another 3. And then and that could be a 1, 2, 1, 2, or an A, B, and then a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bitcoin looks like it's coming up to test the breakout here. More than likely going to come up here, bump its head, and roll over and come down. If it continues back up into this area and keeps traversing, then we're going to be a lot more bullish.
Dad, how do you spell swallow?
Okay. All right. That's XRP. I mean, that's XLM for you. Yeah, let's check out SPX. Let's do that now. That's a good idea. So we've been pumping SPX. Yeah, it's getting a little overbought on the 2 hour, 1 hour. But there's still more pump to come potentially. But yeah, we could get a bit of a pullback. You can see in the 1 hour on that we're getting a bit of a wedge shape here. So chances are that's setting up for a dumpy wave. Okay, so we did break out at this level here. Chances are we're setting up for a pullback back down to this level before it finds some more wave. So we have broken out here. We gotta kind of come back, retest, and continue. So that's probably going to set up for something like this. Okay, find some support and maybe go up again for another wave. That's a potential idea. 12K BTC. That's going to be 2024, 2025, more than likely. Okay. Salvador, that's probably in a year or so, if I had to guess. Okay. So yeah, S&P probably needs to pull back a little bit. Mana, did I ever look at Mana? Yeah, I did look at Mana. If it's going to bounce, it needs to bounce here. It's not looking great. BTC 4-hour chart, man, that looks like a 3-wave move, guys. Looks like 3 waves all day long. Watch out for another move down. Janix is probably going to hit 4,000. I would guess 4,000 bottom for Bitcoin. Let's see here. Let's look at ADA for a bit. So I'm overall bullish, guys. So don't get me wrong here. I'm bullish, but I've been expecting and looking for a liquidity grab, a 10% move down, a sell-off. You know, and I've been talking about it for 2 weeks now, or 2 to 3 weeks. We've been looking for it, right? 2 weeks. I think it's been about 2 weeks that I've been looking for liquidity grab. Yeah, but Janix, you know, I'm bullish to like 50, 60K before we go down to 4K. Okay, so right now, immediate term, I'm looking up 50. I'm looking 50, 60K probably, 50K. 40, 45 is my ideal zone. I'd like that's where it needs to get to. It needs to get to 45. Probably going to find some resistance there and maybe pop. That might be the high, but I could see a wick higher. It depends on how much volatility we get. So yeah. So yeah, I'm very, very bullish over the next 3 or 4 months, and you can make some money in that bullish market. So yeah, that's my take. I showed at the beginning of the video why I think that. I showed you the wave structure of what I'm looking for. That may or may not play. Okay, so you need to understand that. So go back and definitely watch that. I'm not here to tell you to take a trade or anything. I'm just telling you where I think price could go. But I would not. Let me just warn you guys. If we get like 35, 40, 50, 60, 50K, don't get on the bandwagon of these guys that say we're going to 100K. Do not jump on that wagon. Okay. Please don't do it. I'm telling you now, before this happens, it's going to go up there, and it's more than likely going to dump again, and it's going to start dumping hard and fast, and it's going to the rest of the market, let everybody else get really bullish, okay? Let everybody else get the hype. You're going to start hearing videos about Bitcoin to 1 million. You're already hearing that now. You're already hearing Bitcoin to 1 million. You're already hearing Bitcoin to 100K. You're already hearing this stuff, okay? Now, how many of you guys, I mean, I was calling for this big bullish move that we're getting right now. I was calling for this bullish move back in November when everybody else was like bearish as crap. And everybody's saying, well, we're going down to 12K. We're going down to 12K. And I was like, guys, we're probably not going to 12K. We're probably going to go up to 40K. By March. I was kind of expecting at the end of March we'd be a little closer than we are. We still are. We moved pretty quick, but I was about a month off. I think the end of April we're gonna be up 35, 40K in that range. Probably Chemo thinks that as well. So I've been calling for this rally. Okay, this is not like this is not like I was bearish when everybody else was bearish. I was bullish, really bullish. When the market was setting up, and I have videos. If you go back and look at my videos, I was calling for a pump. I was looking for a pump, and just waiting for it to happen. Knew it was going to happen. from the wave structure, at least was saying, hey, wave structure was looking real possible. Okay. Now listen, I'm still looking for this pump, and I think when price, let's see, I'm on the wrong show. There we go. So I really see us coming back. Okay, we're breaking out of this box here. Okay, we're gonna retest the top of the box more than likely. Okay, and we're gonna go up into the next liquidity box. Okay, where's the next box? The next box is right here. It's the next box. Okay, we're gonna bonk our head on it. We're gonna come up to it. We're gonna bonk our head on it. We're gonna bust into it. We're gonna break on it. We're gonna come bonk our head at the top. We're gonna correct back to the bottom and then hit again. And there's the end of the wave. That's it. That's what we're gonna get. Okay. And there's your A, B, and there's a C wave. Okay. And then here we go. We're going down. And that's a W. That's an X. That's a Y. Now, why do I think that? Well, that's mainly what the way Bitcoin moves. Okay. Bitcoin moves in WXYs, in large corrections. Okay. Let me show you. Okay. Let's just go back. Look at the history of Bitcoin. I've gone over this before, but let me go over it again. Okay. The all-time high of 2017. Okay. 2018. We got a three-wave move. Boom. We got a three-wave move that came back. Now, this was kind of an anomaly. Had a little bit of a running flat. Okay, but then we got a three. Come on. Then we got another three-wave move. Three. We got a triangle in here, and then a final move there. So there's W. There's X, there's Y. I'm not sure why my mouse is jumping, but it is. All right.
Are you gonna eat?
We got another pump. Where do we pump? Where did we come up to? We came up.
They are cool.
We had a liquidity box right here. We came up into it. We bounced, came up to the top, took liquidity, came back to the bottom of the box.
I want to be the old
Okay.
guy.
Faked out to the downside, came back into the box, bonked our head at the top, boom, and then broke out. Okay. All right, that's the way prices moved. Okay, but let's look at the three waves. We got a move right here. There's three right there. See this little flat right in there? That's a flat right there. That's three. Okay. W X Y done. WXY done. Okay? So we're looking at this big move. You say, well, there's WXY, Jim, it's done. No, I don't think so. I think that's the first of the three. So I think that's the W wave. There's W. We're in the X. And I think we're getting a flat. Okay? And then we're going to get a Y later. Okay? So I think this is a flat. We came up.
How do I fight?
3, 3, 5. That's my idea. Wrong or right, that's my idea. That's what I'm thinking. So I think this is going to trend to the upside, and it's going to get up and go pretty good. But I think we need a little bit of a liquidity grab first, maybe, and then up we go. Okay. So that's kind of my thinking. I mean that's the way Bitcoin likes to move. So that's why I think the way I think. Now, the way I think may be incorrect, and you need to be ready for that. So, talking about where we think price is going and then trading where price is going is two different things, okay? Just because I think price is going to go there doesn't mean it's going to go there, okay? And just because I feel adamant about the wave structure and I feel good about it and it looks strong and it looks likely and blah, 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 it doesn't mean price is going to go there. So a lot of people come to my channel, they see what I think, they say, oh yeah, I better go long, Jim thinks it's going to go. And then all of a sudden they don't know how to navigate the waves. The waves move up and down, and they don't know how to navigate the waves. And so I get that all the time. And so understand, please, that you need to learn how to trade with good risk management. You need to have a setup that you could teach me the setup. You need to be able to teach me your rules and your stop rules and things of that nature. If you don't have a set of rules, you don't have a setup, and then you don't have something outside of you that guides you where your risk is kept low. Don't tell me you enter trades and set a close stop. That's not trading. Okay, that's not how you trade. You don't enter a trade and set a close stop. That's not how you do it. You enter trades where the stop is close, but what is your stop criteria? Okay, that you're disciplined in your entries, you're disciplined in your risk management, how much you are risking per trade and whatnot, and you know, and you're not oscillating back and forth emotionally, you know, with fear, hope, and greed while you're watching the market go up and down, up and down, up and down. Okay, you understand the waves have movement and the waves have predictability about them to some degree based upon wave structure. So that's what you get in my Discord. I teach you how to read the wave structure. I teach you my setups with my rules, risk management, what size positions you should have when you're using leverage and things of that nature. I protect you from yourself, right? I constantly preach good discipline, so I keep you from making stupid mistakes and losing all your money in one trade, something like that. So you need to be part of a trading community. I recommend anybody that's trading to be part of a trading community. Love to have you in mind. We have a great one. Again, you get a lot for your money for $40 a month. Love to have you in there. It's worth it. And like I said, I give money back. If you don't like my Discord, you come in. You're like, hey, I paid $40. I don't like it. Just let me know first week. Free, I'll give it back to you, and no hard feelings. All right, guys. Well, anyway, I don't sell my Discord enough, and I just want to just share that with you guys. If you're not part of it, come on in. Okay.
I skipped it.
Because we all know what happened.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys are asking requests. I'll go ahead and take some requests. Go ahead and list out your requests now. Chemo will give me a list of them. So, yeah, I've kind of told you where I think price is going for now. You know, I've kind of looked at ETH. ETH's coming down to somewhere 1640 range, something like that. XRP, where's XRP coming?
I'll be the girl.
XRP is pretty bearish. Looking for, I don't know, support maybe at 43.50, something like that. I'd love to see it get some support there. I'd love to see it support even higher than that, but I'm looking for some support. But there's a good chance we dip pretty fast. So let's see what happens on this dip. This may dip kind of hard, but then come back up. So I don't know. I really like 46.50 range, 46 range for XRP. ADA is a conundrum to me, guys. I don't understand this wave structure. I really don't. It's a bit of a conundrum. What is that? Not sure how to read it. Could be a series of 1-2s. I think it's doubtful. The RSI looks like 3 waves. So if I look at the RSI, let me show you there on the ADA. If I look at RSI, this looks, oh, come on. Looks like an A, that looks like B, that looks like C. So we got a B wave right here. That's a B. So it looks like an A wave, a B wave, and a C wave. We might be in for this dump right here. Retesting the lows before we go. So this dump is what might be what we're getting in ADA. In fact, that looks pretty decent. I think that's probably right. Okay. Question is, do we get a wave up here first and then come down? Yeah, we're going to get some kind of playfulness around here, okay? Because you can see off the top, okay, right here, this had 2 big waves. This one had a nice big, so you get a lot of big moves. So we're probably going to get some kind of stop hunt back to the upside before it rolls over and comes down. Mark my words there on that. So chances are going to find some support before it rolls over, but looking for a potential wave all the way down here. So this might be a 1 working, 2, 3, 4, 5, something like that. Something like this. ADA is looking pretty bearish if that's the count. And the reason I'm saying that is because the RSI just looks like a 3 wave.
What?
And a lot of times you can see the price action in the RSI.
I didn't want that one.
Let's look on the daily. Has price
We got to choose.
price hasn't broken on the daily, but it's close to. It's close to.
Why? Yeah, but that's too many.
There it is.
Just by a little bit.
Okay, BNB. Man, I'm kind of looking for a little bit of a bounce here and then a downward move. But right, yeah, this is what I had drawn earlier for a friend. So yeah, maybe a little bit lower. It looks like it wants to come down a little lower. Maybe back up. Maybe this is going to be a flat. Boom, 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 and then down we go. So watch out for this move right here. So guys, watch out for a pumpy move tonight or tomorrow. We might get a pumpy move right before a dump. Okay, so watch out for that. The market needs to reset really before it dumps hard. Even though it's dumping kind of tonight, I think it needs to reset a little bit here. Okay. All right, you gave me your requests. I'll go ahead and take them in order, and we'll do it. Okay. So Tesla first. Let's do it. I didn't look at the DXY. Okay, DXY is looking like it's giving us a correction. Looks like it's got more up to go. Okay, finish this correction. Okay, whenever that's done. Okay, maybe some more downside.
Remember when we would walk around this all the time? Yeah.
You get the coins before they despawn.
So something like this, maybe a flat and then down.
Wait, what do we need them for?
I just want coins.
Maybe it's an ending diag or something.
What are the coins for?
I'm rich. I'm rich.
Maybe it's a leading diag. Get a pull back and then go. I don't know. It's bullish right now. Right now it's bullish, but it's three wave-ish. So we're looking very three wave-ish in the RSI. I'm thinking three waves for now. Let's see how it develops. All right. With that said, let's take a look at Tesla.
Bro, what's your job? Telling us what to do?
I think I'm in the way.
Oh, when he felt
All right. Tesla is bullish, bullish, bullish. Okay. D. Daily. There it is. Okay. So Tesla has a nice WXY formation. Looks finished. WXY looks done. This looks like a reversal, but it's in five waves. So 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 here. So maybe we're in the middle of the fifth wave, possibly. So if we come up fast and furious, break the high, get divergence here, and look for a three-wave pullback. You get a three-wave pullback, you're in. That's where you want to go. That's where you want to go. That's where you want to enter.
I see how it is.
That's when you want to enter the trade. Okay? So definitely over the next, I would say next 6 months, if it spikes and gives you a three-wave pullback, you're looking for that three-wave pullback. Back down here, okay? And then let's go. Let's go. Okay? That's what Tesla looks like. Tesla's super bull right now.
No, he's
Okay.
turning the pages.
Oh. How nifty. Wait, what's the rainbow?
Rakesh, I gave some really good or Rakesh, I'm not sure how you say your name. Go back, look at my watch the first 15-20 minutes of the live stream. I gave really good Bitcoin analysis then. Definitely want to revert you back there, okay? So sorry to say that, but I don't want to rehash that over and over, okay? So definitely watch that. We are right now retesting the bottom of this breakout here. So we're coming up here, grabbing liquidity, and then we're going to probably roll over for the next wave. So that's the way this wave is looking for now. Let's see if that continues, okay? All right, what's the next one on the list? We have Tesla, then we got BCH. Okay, let's look at BCH. I think that I have that in here somewhere.
Oh, I did that by accident.
I saw it, but then you ran into
Where's my BCH?
Oh,
Now we can go over.
I don't see it. Let me just find it.
can we drive the truck? Please say we can drive the truck.
Okay, Coinbase, BCH.
It ran away.
I do have it. Somehow it got misplaced up here. That's why. All right, there's BCH. BCH is ugly as crap.
Destroy the thing.
I hate BCH.
Oh, I remember.
No, I don't like this chart at all.
Anything around here. And then it lifts you up.
Oh, there we go.
And then it lifts you up.
What do I make of BCH? I'm not sure.
Oh, did I crush you?
Kinda. How do you even die like that?
Bruh, how do you keep dying here?
It's just.
My kids are in there playing games. Sorry if you hear them. A, B,
Dude, stop.
My dad crushed
looking for
my
C.
fingers or something.
Just like Bitcoin.
How do I do that?
We can go up here.
I'm looking for this to come on. Come on up here. Okay.
Oh, and then.
Bruh, I wasn't even up there.
And then now we have to make.
You can see on the 3-day chart, we have broken out to the upside. We've broken up. We've retested and are retesting, looking for some more upside. But I think it has the liquidity hunt first, so we might be coming down here and then back up. So I think it's going to follow Bitcoin. Okay, whatever Bitcoin does here, however deep it goes, this may come back, and they might stop at the low. So they may. BCH could potentially, now BCH could go hit the low.
Oh, you need.
Let's go to the 2-week chart. There we go. Here, let me get the 2-day.
Do you want to
This would
switch?
call it my flower power.
Do you want to switch controllers?
Yeah, there's a possibility if Bitcoin gets real fast and furious, if BCH wants to come down, knock the low out, and then go, that's real possible as well. So this could end up being a 3-wave to the upside. We could get a 3-wave down, and then up we go.
Don't they
Now, let me talk about that count just for a moment. On BTC, that is an outlier count for me, okay? Let me talk about that just for a moment. It's an outlier count. I don't like it. I don't think it's going to play.
The Wi-Fi.
But there's a slight chance that this is an ABC.
It's not why.
We need good Wi-Fi. We need good Wi-Fi.
It's a speaker.
Right here, okay? That we could come down 3 waves,
I love it.
take that low out, and then shoot up later on. I don't think that's the case. I don't think that's what they're doing. But that's an outlier count. I don't like it. I'm not a big fan. But that's a potential wave structure I see. But I'm not a fan. Not a fan.
I got
Much
it.
more bullish. But
Crap.
I do want to see a liquidity hunt here to the downside. So let's see what's going on here. If it comes back into this box here, we're not going to like it a whole lot unless it gets back out of the box.
Why did I buy this?
Okay, so BCH, yeah, watch out for a liquidity hunt to the bottom, potentially. I think BCH has a better potential of doing that than Bitcoin does. I don't like this wave structure.
You gotta
Okay.
do it when it hits.
However, this could be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, a 3-wave pullback, and that's done. And now we got a 1, 2 on our hands, and so we got to finish the wave 2. Can't break the low if that's a wave 2. Then we go for BCH.
Bro, look at how
So,
much
in other
money I
words,
got compared to you.
Sorry.
Want to do that again? Wait. I think we can do it again, right?
I have no idea.
So if they come up here and then down again, can't break that low. That could be a wave 1. That could be a wave 2. And then we go. So watch out for this liquidity hunt tonight, tomorrow. We might get some kind of move like that tonight or tomorrow. Didn't have to come. Doesn't have to, but it kind of resembles the like it might. Kind of looks like it might, and then want to come down. And then we go.
So now we get to go
Okay.
to the water side.
It's BCH. Man, I don't know if I got it in me tonight. Let's see what we got.
Go down the slide. Oh wait, wrecking the laser.
No, we're not going back up right now. No, I don't think so. There's a good chance. I mean, there's a chance we might. Guys, I don't want to keep repeating myself. Definitely watch the whole rewind and start from the beginning because I've answered a lot of questions. You guys are answering if you kind of come in late. I'm glad to see you here, but I've done some really good analysis already, and I've kind of offered ideas and thoughts to be aware of. If you definitely watch this whole stream from the beginning, you really get a lot out of the analysis. Not to get you out of there or not. I really glad you're here. So anyway, all right. So what's after BCH? Let's look at SOL. SOL.
I thought it was gonna be yellow.
All right. Same thing with SOL, guys. Got a nice move off the bottom. Okay. Looks like we got a three-way pullback. What's going on here? This looks like the best I can tell. Looks like they want to double this up, double this correction up. Okay. Best I can tell. And I say best I can tell because right now, I mean, things could change. But right now, look what we got. We got to double it. Oh, come on. We got a boom, boom, boom. We got a three-way move right there. Okay, that's an ABC. After an impulse. We got an impulse. Is this part of a flat? It could be. See, this could be a flat. And that could be a move. And so now we're looking pretty bearish. We've already broken out to the downside right here. We've broken that structure. So I'm looking for a pullback maybe and then a continuation to the downside. Minimum of that move right there on SOL. But if they want to double it up on us, they got a three-wave move right here. They could give us another three-wave move right here. And then all of a sudden you got boom, 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 and then we go up. Okay. Now it's going to take a while for that to happen. But if BTC goes down, okay. Excuse me, I got the hiccups. Look for SOL to come down at least this much, but possibly this much. We don't want it to break this low. If it breaks that low, we don't have a 1-2 on our hands. We got something else. But as long as it doesn't break this low, we got a chance for a 1-2, and then up we go.
How do you even get over there? Has anybody ever gotten over there?
Excuse me. But this thing could totally just roll over and come down. And in fact, I feel like that's what it's going to do. It's going to roll over. Come down here. Retest this low. Hopefully not break it. And then maybe we get a pump after that. SOL. Another possibility here for SOL, which I don't think is likely with Bitcoin, is this could come. We could come down here, then get up, break this top, and then come down. That's a bearish look again. And I guess the bullish look is that this was a three-wave move. It's finished, and now we're getting maybe wave 2. As long as it doesn't break this low right here, we could go from here. And that's a 1-2. 1-2, 1-2. The next wave is big, really big.
Don't do it, bro. Don't do it.
Sussy Baka, where did you just touch that thing?
We look at the 5 minutes, see what's going on.
Well, what did he just touch?
The piece of resistance.
What's the resistance?
Okay, so we're making a corrective wave back up to where we broke out. Okay, it's what we expected. Okay, this looks like a corrective wave for now. If it gets more extended and if it gets back up into these waves, it's going to be a little bit more bullish than we think. Okay.
We got Gale.
Again, watch out. I shared this already, but watch out for this move. That we don't get. Oops, come on, Jim. That we don't get some kind of a flat right here, or even a three-wave move here like this. That retests this high, and then comes on down. If we get a flat, if this is a flat, we could take the high out and then come on down.
That's her nickname. I don't know what her actual.
Oh yeah, I remember.
So that's a potential.
Lucy?
I want you to be aware that move to the top is a possible move. It's definitely possible, definitely plausible. It's on the table as a possibility. You need to know it. Okay. So liquidity hunt up to here is real. It could come take the liquidity out, and then we come down, take out this liquidity. Maybe we come a little deeper, and then we go. All right. But as bearish as everything is looking now, it might continue down. My problem is it's Sunday night. What kind of shenanigans are they doing on a Sunday night? That's my problem. Timing was my issue right now. Timing.
Okay.
Don't play it until. Wait, so we have to redo all of that? Huh?
Okay, what's the next one?
Just wait till it.
GNO USD. Okay, GNO USD.
Take like 3 minutes.
Okay. I'm done.
All right, same thing as I've been saying for all the charts.
Oh, no, I made it safe. Plus, it's not the first level, it's just construction.
All right. Draw these 2 lines on your chart, okay? Draw these 2 lines on your chart. Draw this one right here. Okay. Draw this one right here. 4 hour time frame. This breaks to the downside, it's more bearish going down. If it breaks up to the upside, there's going to be an upside momentum first. Okay? So draw those 2 trend lines. Watch price. Watch price break out. If it breaks out of this structure here and closes out of it to the downside or to the upside, you'll know the direction of the chart. Wave structure doesn't really work on trash coins like this. Yeah, there's nothing there. There's nothing there. This could totally be real bullish, right where it is.
Make better choices.
Does it have to come down here? No, it doesn't have to. Will it? I think it has a good chance, but yeah, I don't know. I don't like this wave structure at all. Does it come down here for a 3rd wave? Boom, 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 and then up? Real possible. So then you got some kind of a initial wave, pull back, initial wave, pull back like this, right? And then we go. Oh, excuse me. All right, what else? After GNO, I already looked at the SPX. So S&P, where's S&P going? Let's go to the 8 hour. S&P, see, I got a leading diag off the top, looking for a 3-way pullback back to retest the top. So I'm bullish on XRP. We've broken out, we've retested, we're continuing. So I'm very bullish on S&P right now. Bullish on anything against the dollar for now. All right, guys. I'm pretty tired. I think that's a good stopping point. Yeah. You guys kind of know my ideas. It is up or down. I don't know the answer. My take is that we need that liquidity hunt. Are we going to get that tonight? It looks like we might. I think, again, we've got some bearishness on the charts, but watch out for a break. Here's what you do, guys. Here's what you do. Final thoughts here. On the 4 hour, okay? Go to the 4 hour chart. Oh, excuse me. Go to the 4 hour chart and draw this trend line. Okay. That's your stop. Okay. We're short. We're short-minded until this breaks this trend line to the upside. Okay. It'll break it like this one did. We're more bearish than bullish. And then watch for the breakout like it did. So here, watch for this breakout to the upside again. And that'll let you know when momentum has shifted. So for now, Right now, we're just retesting this breakout to the downside. Looks like we have more down to go. But what's the wave structure? How is this going to... I mean, guys, listen, we could come down here tonight and then bounce up kind of high and then go again. Something like that. So this could be a leading diag of some kind, right? Or an ending diag, right? Then we might get something like that. This could be a 1, 2. This could be another 1. We get another 2, and then we get a real big move the next day after that. So right now, charts are looking bullish. Excuse me, bearish. But once price gets down here, whenever it does, I'm looking for a long. I'm looking for long setups once price gets down here. So for now, I'm thinking short until the market says otherwise. All right. I think I'm done. My eyes are hurting. I'm tired. I think it's time for me to call it a night, guys. Hope y'all enjoyed the live stream. Not as many of you tonight. Wonder what the deal is. Only 60 some of you. So, anyway, thanks for joining me. Thanks for being here. Let's see if we get this liquidity hunt tonight. Okay. I think again the outlier count takes us up.
What?
Takes us up to grab that liquidity up top before a down move. So watch out for a move like that. That's a potential in the charts, and then a down move after that. So let's see what happens. Y'all have a fantastic night. See you in the Discord if you want to come on there. See you there, everybody, in the Discord, and appreciate you guys. Good night.